Hey, baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing another pick a card reading. This one is called Help, It's June. These are going to be your predictions and advice for the month of June. So if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's wonderful to have you. I hope you will stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or member, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's wonderful to connect with your energy, and I really do appreciate all you bring to the channel. So, welcome in. As always, I appreciate you being here. Now, as you see before you, there are three cards, there's three crystals, and you can see a little bit of the little stacky stacks here. Okay, so there's a lot going on. All right. Um, but I have included a little video so you guys can take a moment to see which group you're drawn to. In that video, I've also included each of these cards and these crystals up close so you can get a better vibe of each group. All right. Um, and you may be drawn to more than one group. If you are, there may be more than one message here. And we're going to cover like multiple subjects, money, odd things that may happen, gossip, just whatever spirit brings forward. So, all right. So, with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group one, all of you that selected this really cool clear crystal quartz, or you were drawn to the sun wheel card. This is going to be your reading all about help. It's June, your advice for June, your monthly predictions for June. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Can you guys see? Do I need to move you? Hang on. You're going for a ride. Choo choo. Okay. Is that better? Maybe a little bit. Let's move you. Choo 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 choo. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'm sorry. It's going to be okay. All right. I think that's better. Okay. Ooh, group one, you're always the one that I make adjustments, right? You're my good sports. I love you for it. I love you for it. So, okay, let's get into the cards, shall we? Shall we? Alrighty. So let's get the cards from the Lithia deck first. Let's do that first. We have Summer solstice 35. Like the wind, spread your ray of light and ignite the light in others. It's a beautiful card. I want to kind of keep all these together. Let me read this card. Sun wheel, make sure to catch your breath. You are in for an unexpected journey. So, you guys, I feel like something exciting is coming. Okay. Something like exciting. It doesn't feel bad. Okay. It doesn't feel bad. Um, just something, yeah. So we have, share your light, you know, share your vision here. We have herb crafting. Allow your roots to dive into the depths of your spirit. Your spirit calls for grounding. Okay. We have wildflowers. My my playlist just started playing this song Wildflowers by Billie Eilish. Is that how you say their name? Um, and then we have this card here with the number 44. Okay, 44 is a new master number. Okay. Um, and I want to read you the card. We have when you allow yourself to imagine wildly, worlds of worlds are created. Worlds of worlds. I feel like you guys are highly creative. And a lot of that creativity is locked within you. And it feels like June is going to be a month for that to really come to the surface, for it to really be expressed in a grand way, in a big way. Let's put the sun wheel right there. Okay, we have choosing experiences wisely. Okay. We have cinnamon, reignite. Ooh, there it is. There it is. That explosion. I see like an explosion of color. Perhaps your world has been very devoid. This color almost feels like vibration. Maybe you haven't had a lot of energy. Maybe you haven't been really excited about anything. And, listen, the vibe of June is heavy. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on in June in the world. But on a personal level for group 1, there is a very powerful inspiration that returns, reignition, reinvigoration. Like I feel it in my veins, like a new passion, a new focus. And I feel like with this herb crafting as well, there's something here about food. We have sweetness, sugar. Can y'all see that? Let me move that up there. Okay. We have just do it. Just do it. Well, if we all could just do it, we would, right? It's not that easy. Okay, we have repel with garlic. We have growth of energy. And we have let go. Let go. Okay, I feel like getting your money cards. Let's go ahead and get your money cards for you. Okay, tell me, Spirit, about the money flow. I want to call you my wildflowers for some reason. My wildflowers. There's growth here in June. And it feels like it's coming from making decisions that serve you. Okay. And some people won't like that. Okay. Some people won't like it, but you're just going to do it. Because those people that don't like it, they're just going to have to get over it. It's not always about them, right? Tell me about this money. Tell me about this money. Tell me about this money from my group 1 for June. What's the money advice for June from my group 1? Okay, this one. Okay, we have the past and we have loss here. Okay, I'll get one more. There's one on my pinky here. We have easy does it. Okay, so loss says a major phase in your life is ending. Embrace newness. Then we have the past here. It's hard to read. Something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an old project. I feel like this may have to do with your passion, with your focus. Okay. There's an ending of a chapter. It almost feels like not exactly an ending. It almost feels like a person saying, I'm done with this. There's nothing really to end. It's more like I'm done. Like it feels different. I don't know how to explain it. You guys know what I'm talking about though. It feels different than a cycle ending. It feels like in a way you've ended the cycle, but it's more like taking the trash out. Is that what we're talking about? I feel that here. It's just letting it go. Letting that shit go. Letting it go. That's all. That's all we're doing. Slow and steady wins the race. There is a feeling of revitalization. Okay. And I think the advice here is to not burn it out. Don't burn it out. Okay, let's get some more. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. We want to know more. Okay. Don't burn out. Do not burn it out. Okay. Have you done that before? Have you gotten super inspired and then burn it out? Overworked yourself. Don't do it. Okay. Now, if you have to work a lot of hours in June, okay, because you're feeding your family, I need you to take extra special care of yourself. That means when you can sleep, you need to sleep, okay? You need to eat and drink water, all right? Because without you, the engine doesn't move, okay? All right? Because I appreciate what you're doing. I know a lot of you don't get any thank you for how hard you're pushing. I feel it. I feel it here. I feel this energy. Are you an earth sign? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Leo, why are you peeking your head in there, stop? I love you. I'm a Leo too. So we have a helper. Oh. Think before you offer help. Set healthy boundaries. Listen, don't help nobody in June. When it comes to money, when it comes to your resources, I'm just telling you, make the right choices for yourself. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. Do not help anyone financially. I'm just telling you, I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. And for some of you, they aren't going to like it. Just don't do it. If someone asks if they can sleep at your house, that may be a form of asking for resources, okay? If that is a resource to you, I encourage you, Gemini, I encourage you to say no. Don't be afraid to tell people no. Don't be afraid. There's a lot of stuff going around. Sorry, your auntie's on her medication. There's a lot of stuff going around, okay? And you have got to take care of you. Because like I said, without you, the whole thing don't work. It don't spin. Doesn't work. Okay. Let's get some more energy here. So don't help nobody. I'm gonna get one more of this money. Okay. Don't help anybody. It says for you to make your own choice, but I'm telling you, if that card pops on in my reading, my answer is no. No. Because I don't think spirit would be going out of their way to say maybe if the answer was yes. I'm just saying. They don't play like that. So that bottom and that top. Oh, you get two more. Okay. We have odd jobs and we have life purpose. Okay. We have consider creating multiple streams of income. Okay. This is where easy does it comes into play. You guys who already have multiple streams of income, again, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo may be in there, might have some Libras. All y'all, you listen to me. Whatever it is, whether you're selling stuff, you're making stuff, you're online, you go to fairs or whatever, okay? I need you to take extra special care of yourself. Listen, my crystal ball is uncovered. Those of you who have to go to large gatherings, are you listening to me? In the month of June, I need you to be super careful. Do you hear what I'm saying? And I'm talking about what you eat, what you drink, what you put your hands on. Who puts their hands on you? What goes in your mouth? What air you're breathing? I need you to be super aware, especially at festivals of any kind this month. Please, please be aware. Now, for those of you who are going to be working a lot of hours, I need you to be really good to yourself and take good care of yourself so that you don't miss anything important. Because you're aligning with something bigger in June. This passion, this surge of energetic clarity about purpose, about drive, about vision. All of this coming forward. So it's very important that you don't burn yourself out, because if you do, you may not hear this. You may not know this. You may doubt it when you hear it, and you may miss it. It doesn't mean it won't come back around again, because what's meant for you, you can't miss, right? It just means it'll be delayed. And you don't want that. Nobody wants a delay right now. For some of you, there is going to be some kind of side hustle, second job. Someone gets interested in something you're doing, and you're going to see a way to make more money. But you're also going to struggle with how it fits into your life. Let's see more about this. I think money is really important right now, don't you? And I know there's more to life than money, but right now you need it to live. So yeah, let's look into this. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. I feel like for some of you, let's get some cards. Tell me more about this. This deck here, Night River for Christmas, it has money energy in it. It just does for me because the way I've worked with it. So tell me about this. Split the deck. Okay. And then this one. Okay. No reversals. We have the Four of Candles, Four of Wands here. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. Something we're celebrating. The Seven of Presents, which is the Seven of Pentacles. Something sowing seeds into investing time in. We have the Seven of Needles and the Six of Presents. Okay, I feel like this is something that you have put a lot of time into. A lot of time with your hands, or you're thinking about it. We have the Lovers here. The Lovers in this situation, when it comes to money, it tells me that, like, this is something that you are incredibly good at, okay? Because for me, like, I'm reading this at a like an intuitive level. And spirit is telling me that this represents the divine masculine and divine feminine in one. And it represents a level of creative mastery here. Okay. So you have such creative vision. And I don't say this often, okay? But like, you have the ability to bring so many wonderful creative things into the world. And I feel like there's this energy here of holding back that. And that is exactly not what you need to do. The world needs more human creativity. More human creativity, because we're going to get flooded with artificial creativity. Okay. Um, so it's really important that you, whatever this is, and creativity can take so many forms. You know, creating new cookies is creativity. You know, there's all kinds of things that are creative. You don't have to just be an artist. Okay. It's the way you look at the world. You create anything. That's what humans do. They create. You know, we manifest things into the world. There's something coming in for you, okay? It it's going to make you happy, and people will acknowledge your talent and your abilities, okay? I do think there is a little bit, tell me about the Seven of Needles. There's a little bit here. I feel like this is self-sabotage. This is like, um, tell me. Oh, we have the Page of Needles. It feels like an inner voice, like blocking yourself, like your inner world, your inner Knight of Potions. I feel like there is resistance to this. Um, there's resistance to this, and it may be that the balancing of it in your life, um, you're having issues believing in yourself and your ability to do this. And listen to me, group one. You're talking to your Auntie Amy here. It wasn't that long ago that I was laying in my bed over there across the room. And believe me, if I can get up out of my bed after 6 years doing what I'm doing today, I bet you can do what it is you're wanting to do. It takes time. It takes effort. It really does take the willingness to move as slow as it takes. Not as fast, but as slow. Because it's a healing journey. See, here's the thing. You can't miss that part anymore. Back in the old days, you could, but we're in the age of Aquarius. Planets are shifting. Things are different now. You have to heal yourself. You have to walk the healing journey to get to where you want to go. Otherwise, we're going to do, you're going to revisit things, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But I don't think you want to do that. So you got to let go. This is the let go. This is the hard part. When good things come towards you, okay? When good things start to rumble around you, when you get this new passion and you start doing your thing, and people start saying, "Hey, yeah, I like that." And you start getting that feedback. It makes you nervous. It makes you wonder, can I still keep doing this? Can I still keep offering this? I don't know. Can I take this on? Can I do this? Can I do that? Overthinking. You got to stop that. You have to let it go and understand that life really is at times about having faith. And if you don't believe in God, the universe, a deity, whatever, it's about faith in yourself and what you know to be true about you because you've come this far and you know what you know. So, do you trust yourself or not? Because listen, I've said this before. If you're going to gamble on anyone in your life, you should gamble on yourself. You deserve that. Just saying. Because there's good things here. There's really good things. Let's get some more energy. What do you say? Let's see. Let's get a fortune for June. Tell me your fortune for June. Tell me fortune for June. Someone's got like you need to get your car taken care of. It's not going to make it through June, okay? So go ahead and make plans to get it taken care of. I'm seeing like a tire or engine. Okay. I see someone in a hospital. They're wearing a necklace. It looks like abalone shell, you know, that multiple colored shell around their neck. They have gray hair. They have they're saying it's an East Boston accent. My name is Rebecca Rhonda. She's like, make up your mind, Amy. She's cool. I like her. We have challenges. Take time. Let me see here. Come over here to this light over here. Challenges. Take time out from problems or conflicts or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. Now y'all can read it. So, again, this energy of be inspired, be creative, be in flow in June, group one. But do not burn out. Be good to yourself. Eat some bread. Eat some bread. Some of y'all need to eat some bread. Okay, I'm gonna get two more of these. Some of you guys who are cutting carbs, y'all need to eat some carbs. I'm not a doctor. Okay. This is just someone's got a grandma here that says you need to eat some carbs. Okay. Wisdom. I'm going to read it over here. Okay. We have wisdom. The focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. Some of y'all have like an ancestor or a grandmother spirit around you in your house. Maybe you have an altar and she's trying to communicate with you. I'm not really like looking into the paradigm of this because it's none of my business. This is just your validation of that. And There it is. Okay, that's it. That's the message. Okay. I'm going to get one more. Tell me more about June for my group 1. Tell me more. I'm going to get some more cards after this. So we have commitments. We have a commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. Okay. So, again, we go back to this card here. Okay. Choosing experiences wisely. And with any kind of commitment, love, business, money, you have to consider the truth about yourself first. And I think in June, there is this focus on renewing your passion for life. Understand when you connect with that, you know, your person in your life, if you have one, is going to notice. Also, other people will notice, you know, um, and you'll draw people to you over time. And it may make you reconsider things about what you really want. That's one thing that happens when we start really healing. What we want changes. And what we want in commitments often change as well. Or at least, yeah. Yeah. I was waiting to see what else would come forward. All right. Okay. Get 3 cards, please. Give me 3 cards. Give me 3 cards. Give me more about June for my group 1. What else do they need to know about June? Top card. We have emotions, alchemy, processing, sensitivity. Okay. With creativity, a lot of times comes a lot of sensitivity. Your psychic abilities as well as your emotions. So you may have heightened emotions in June. Just be aware. You may be feeling a little bit more fragile. Why do I keep getting Gemini energy? You may be feeling a little bit fragile here. We have it is safe to surrender to good feelings. The Lover. Aphrodisiac, passion, abundance. Look, uh, you got some good things going on. Okay. Some of you guys may align with like Aphrodite energy. But definitely some of you guys, I can't ignore the fact that we have the Lover's card, with the Lover, we have commitment here. Some of y'all have somebody in your life who is wanting this or considering this or wants to move towards you with this, okay? And I'm going to pull more tarot. I'm going to pull from a different tarot deck, though. And we're going to see. Okay, let me get this one. Let me get this one. This one right here. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about the commitment. Tell me about the Lover. Tell me about this love energy for my group 1. It keeps peeking through. So what is this? We even have the 4 of Wands over here. Is somebody wanting to get engaged? Is someone thinking about having like a birthday party or an event? Is someone trying? What is going on? What is going on? Tell us what is going on. Because it's definitely peeking through. So it wants to be seen. No reversals. It wants to be seen. Okay. We have the Lovers again. The Lovers, the 3 of Pentacles. They're working on something. Somebody's working on something. Okay. We have the Hermit, the King of Pentacles here. Hmm. It's like they want to come in strong with something. And they're kind of like, if you're a couple, like they're doing this like without you, like on their own, like money wise and everything. Tell me more about this. The Hermit and the King of Pentacles. Tell me more about this. I feel like this is a masculine energy here, but that's energy, not gender. Tell me more about this. No reversals. I'm not going to take that one. Okay. Let me shuffle it up. Let me shuffle it up. Let me shuffle it up. Okay. That feels better. Page of Wands. I feel like they're really excited. The Eight of Wands here. They're really excited about this. This is something they're very excited about, okay? The King of Wands. Okay, so we have King of Wands energy, King of Pentacles energy. So they're very excited about this and they want to come in strong, okay? And they're working on this in June. I feel like also some of you guys may have like a couple of people interested in you as well. There's a lot of energy coming towards you around attraction and love. But some of you have someone very close to you, can be an earth sign or a fire sign. You may be a fire sign. They may be a earth sign, vice versa. Okay. And I feel like they're working on something by themselves. Okay. And it's something they're really excited about, but I don't think you know. But it's something that will definitely affect your relationship and make you very happy. Okay. Lovers twice. All right. King of Pentacles is successful, money. This person may be trying to get some money together for that happy moment, that Four of Wands energy. Perhaps tell me more about this. Is this what I think it is? Tell me more. Tell me more about this. Group one. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person is trying to get some money together. Okay. For his Queen of Wands here. So the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So this is like divine. This is divine couple energy. Okay. So we have somebody in June trying to get some money together um, for his Queen of Wands and trying to make a happy moment. I feel like it's something official. Okay. It's something good. It could be like a surprise party. It could be a getaway. It could be something like that. But it also could be like, making something more official in your relationship, whatever that means for you. Um, it won't be for everybody. Okay. You have to take what resonates here. And, this is a general reading. I always tell people this is a general reading and time is very malleable right now. Um, but this love energy is very insistent. Okay. Um, and I feel like they're having issues getting the money together. And of course they would right now because, well, the world. Okay. So, but they are working on something, whatever this is. They're thinking of you and working on something, whatever that means, in your life. Okay. So let's get a couple more cards here and see what else we have. Tell me more about June for my group one. Tell me more about June for my group one. All right. Tell me more about June for my group one. I think if you're in a romantic relationship, I think there's some kind of really romantic surprise, perhaps. Some people are toxic and I avoid that shit. I protect my peace and keep my circle strong. That's you. That is you in June. That is you. You got good boundaries in June. Keep your boundaries high in June. And if you go out in public, like these festivals and stuff, don't be befriending everyone. Not everyone is your friend. Okay. Scream, yell, and freak the fuck out. Then do something that matters. I channel my emotions into purpose. Just like I said, if somebody, not everyone in those public places are your friends. Okay. So keep that in mind. One more. Just in general. One more here. Oh, that's a lot. We're going to take the top one. Happiness is a choice, and I choose to be happy. I build my life with positivity and purpose. I feel like that is a really great intention for June for you to focus on doing and making the best choices for yourself and trying to keep it positive, even when at times you may be frustrated, especially when you are prone to overwork yourself. Overworking yourself is not being positive. Not sleeping is not being positive. Okay. Those are all very negative things. So please take care of yourself, group one. All right. Okay, group one, that's what I received for you. I really enjoyed doing this reading. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that were drawn to the Amethyst and or the Stargazing card number 33. This is going to be your reading all about your predictions, your advice for June. Help, it's June. All right, so keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Your card says, it takes a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self, but it is possible. Really beautiful card. Lovely, lovely energy. So let's get into it and see what cards came out for you. Okay, we have Farmer's Market. Remember to distinguish abundance from wholeness. Choose wisely and intentionally. Put that right here. Okay. We have Sun Salutation number 38. Praise the temple that carries your spirit. Support is needed. We have Daisies number 8. There is a whisper of a glimpse of opportunity to fill your life with joy. Ah, okay. I'm liking this vibe for June. It's feeling good. We have Sunbathing 36. The dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely energy. Beautiful energy. Okay, let's keep going. We have Power, Ginger. We have On the Wrong Track. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? There it is. Okay. We have Blessed Day. We have Be who you are. Recognize manipulation. Mentalizing emotional impressions. Put that over here. Okay. We have dispirited and we have memories. Rosemary. A lot going on for you in June. Um, there's awarenesses coming forward that you need to see. But let's go ahead and pull some money cards. Okay, we're going to get 3 of those. Go ahead and give me some money cards, my group 2. There's definitely something going on that you need to see. Okay. Um, okay. What is the money situation? What do they need to know? What does my group 2 need to know about money for June? What do we have? Science. I'm hearing too early. Keep an open mind. Something is unfolding for you. Okay, I'm going to put that here. Okay, tell me more. We have change. There is a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. I'm going to get one more. This one. We have underworld. Find unconventional ways to explore a new source of income. Okay. All right. I want to pull on this manipulative energy because I feel like that really is one of the most important things for you. We have all this beautiful energy, but need to see this manipulator. Let's use these cards. Okay, tell me about this manipulative energy for my group 2. We need to know. We need to know this biatch. What is up here? What is up going on? What's up going on? What's up going on? What is up with this? Okay, we have the Tower. Okay. We have Temperance in reverse. I'm going to go ahead and take that reversal. It feels appropriate here. Listen. Listen to me. Something. Tell me more. We have a Knight of Wands and a Seven of Swords. Somebody's lying, manipulating. This could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag. It feels like a Sagittarius, honestly. Could be an Aries. Feels very saggy. Okay, doesn't have to be. They could have a powerful Jupiter placement. Someone's lying and manipulating. And I feel like, tell me about this. Temperance in reverse in this Tower. I have lost my temper, bitch. The 5 of Cups here. It came out in reverse, but I just feel like I've had it. I am so over it. Like you have, like, whoo. Okay, we have the 6 of Coins in reverse. We have a lot of reversals here. We have Justice upright. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And we have the 9 of Coins in reverse. Ooh. Why does it feel like this is somebody who has fucked you over? That you could have a court battle with this person. Okay. I could be picking up on several different things here. This could be a long awaited tower where um, this has been going on for a while. Um, it feels like built up resentment, okay, around money or job. Someone definitely has got in the way of someone's money or reputation or job here. Someone's ran their mouth. They run their mouth one too many times and boom, boom. We're going to find out more. It's just done. I've had enough of you running your mouth. Maybe this is somebody you take to court, or this is a justice, a karmic justice coming through. Tell me more about this person. Woo! Okay, we have bougie broke, spins paper as if it's water and has nothing to show for it. Money. This could be somebody in your life. It could be your partner. Okay. It could be at work. I'm picking up just a lot of different energy with this. Okay. But it feels like someone who has been being messed over for far too long and has been taking it and knows they're being messed over, but it's like, you know what? It's just, oops, sorry. I'm just gonna like for the sake of peace, right? This Queen of Swords in reverse, that is not a good thing. That's not a good thing. You know, I feel like a lot of bitterness. Someone having to keep their mouth shut. Like my throat chakra is just like, no. There's a lot of built up bitterness and resentment here. Okay. Um, or anger. It doesn't necessarily have to be bitterness. It can be anger, rage. Because I feel like someone has kept their mouth shut too long. They've watched somebody manipulate around money or resources at a job, in a family, in a relationship. Um, someone here, it may also have to do with someone feeling taken for granted. Um, someone not feeling like in a relationship, someone not feeling like they're being reciprocated. And it's almost like I've had it. And justice just begins to flow here. I want to know about this justice. Don't you? I want to know about this justice. Because we had a good money flow card. So let's find out. Not this deck. Tell me about this money flow. I'm going to use the deck I like to use for money. Tell me about this money flow. Tell me about this justice. I feel like it's, here we have the Three of Potions, Three of Cups, and Judgment. Making a list, checking it twice. Three of Potions. Being considered. The Page of Potions. Some of you guys in June are being considered for a position, or someone's considering giving you a promotion, or they're giving you more hours, so that's going to give you more money. But they're also watching you. Okay, they're watching you in this group. Okay, so employers, whatever your group is. Okay, they're watching you in the group. Okay, so just know that. Tell me about this. Okay. With the Five of Candles. The Ace of Candles and the Moon. Okay. So I feel like when it comes to this justice here, we're talking about justice and judgment. We got some money messages as well. This could have to do with children, um, legal matters. Okay. Um, it could also have to do with visitation in June. It feels like someone's lying. Someone's lying. And it's very important that this is, take note. If you have a custody situation going on, and there is some kind of deception going on around the custody, like when you exchange kids or whatever this is, take notes, record it in your phone, whatever you need to do. Okay. I'm getting that very clearly. All right. Because they need to see that. They need to see what happened. For some of you, like you're wondering perhaps how something around justice is going to turn out. Okay. We have the Ace of Candles here, but we also have the Moon, and we have the Five of Candles. And I feel like there's some hidden stuff going on. And intuitively, I feel like there's paperwork. There's paperwork here to be done. There's something about paperwork. Perhaps it wasn't filed correctly. Perhaps they've done it on purpose. Perhaps there's surprise paperwork. Perhaps there wasn't detailed notes kept or evidence kept, whatever this is. It feels like there's more fight here. Okay. If not, it's going to be a fight. Okay. And the offer may be less than what you want. Okay. It feels smaller. Okay. The ace, it doesn't feel like a win with the page to me. It doesn't feel like a win. It feels like I'm okay. I made out okay. Okay. I don't want to mislead anybody. I made out okay. It could be worse, kind of thing. That's how it feels here as far around if this is like a court situation. All right. Um, and I feel like for those of you that were talking about this, this is a lie, the lying and deception going on. Um, the thing is that people notice people like that. Eventually, that shit comes back on you. And I feel like June is that month where you may become the arm of karma for some people. Right? Let's get some tea. Let's get some tea. Because I feel like in June, you may have your throat chakra may open up. Okay. Your throat chakra may open up because we have power here. We have expansion. Yeah. We have mentalizing emotional impressions. The things that you've been thinking on for months, those things that have been bothering you, those things you wanted to talk about. A lot of those words now are going to need to be brought to the surface. The things that make you unhappy, the manipulating manipulators, the lying liars that lie at midnight, all that shit. And, it's okay for you to be angry. Okay. If in June you have some issues with anger, just know it's okay for you to be angry. Just don't turn it into a negative thing. Write about it, channel it into art or working out or something positive. Okay. Express it. You'll get some help if you need it. All right. But don't allow it to fester, and don't push it down. Okay. It's there for a reason. All right. Give me some more energy here. Tell me more about my group 2. This expansion. We have played out. We have boss daddy, stable, rich business owner. Ooh. We have karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Well, there you go. Legal issues, court, justices, immigration, lawyers. Okay, there's that justice that we were talking about earlier. I feel like in June, you literally are all about expanding your energy, and you don't have any patience for any bullshit. And it really is upsetting people. I feel like you turn this Queen of Swords right around and you're like, oh, I have some shit to say. I have some shit to say. And some of you guys have somebody. I get a couple of things with this card, and it's not all good. So for some of you, this is your boss, and it's not a good thing. He's one of the people that you have, or they are one of the people that you may need to talk to, or may have something to say. That's what it feels like. I feel like you're done with being taken advantage of in any kind of way. I get this. I get this. You become almost, and I don't mean this in any kind of bad way. I mean this in the way where you're cleaning this out of your life. So anytime anyone is like this with you, you're just like, boom, another one bites the dust, another one gone. And I feel this like you're a little hypersensitive to people using you or manipulating you. That's not a bad thing, like I said. But the minute it happens, you're like, oh, this? Oh, are we this? Are we karmic friends? Are we karmic attachments? Are you trying to use me, bitch? Really? Bye. Bye. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Ain't got time for that. Oh, played out. Oh, we're played out. Bye. We ain't got time for this. Oh, boss daddy. Oh, you know what? You know what I think of that? Bye bye. I ain't got time for you. Oh, look, there's nobody else. Legal issues? Oh, yeah. Here, here, here. This is going to go okay. 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 Boss daddy. My ass. Don't come over here on group 2 and pull that boss daddy shit. Don't do it, okay? Group 2 has got some serious shit going on and don't have any time for no boss daddy bullshit. Child services. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to be reported something. Neglect, abuse. Oh dear. Moves in silence. Some bitch. Somebody. Like all of these stories may not be yours. Okay. All of these may not be yours. Okay. All of these, take what is yours. Somebody here's got someone moving in silence with child services. Okay. You got someone talking about you and your kids. I'm telling you, love triangle, third party. Oh shit. Jackpot, winning, money, got rich, inheritance. Something about the money. Did that bitch call? Listen, okay, several things here are different things. For some of you, this is the baby parent other, and this is their person or someone connected to their person, the person mama or some shit, calling CPS or something, causing problems, raising drama. God, don't people have better things to do? It's different if a child really is like, listen, there are children that really are, you know, don't 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 clog up the system because you are jealous and trifling. Now, others of you, you got someone around you, okay? I love triangle. You got someone around you that is watching you and has some kind of agenda, okay? And I'm telling you, y'all watch out, okay? Be careful. Be careful. I don't say this kind of stuff, all right? But I'm telling you, like I feel it. I feel it here. I feel it. Let's get some cards. Tell me about what I'm feeling. Y'all better tell me about what I'm feeling here. Y'all better tell me what I'm feeling. Let's go. Tell me. I feel like there's somebody here who may want custody. It feels like this is maybe a different energy I'm picking up on. Just they may be making some things up. They may have, especially if they've had access to the child, they may have set some things up. Be aware. Six of Swords. Three of Swords. Shit. Ten of Swords. Shit. Two of Wands. Shit. Five of Wands. You guys. Yeah, this person, they really want to absolutely come in and end this. And they're willing to fight so they can. And here's the thing. I feel like this person would do this even if they didn't get custody, which, listen, I'm not talking bad about, state custody, but I don't think it's the place anybody wants anyone's child to end up. And this person, it's like they don't care. I don't like this bitch. Y'all need to be careful. Do not be surprised if someone pops up, okay? Be aware, for some of you, this may be happening at school. This is not for all of you, okay? It is not for all of you. For some of you, you already know this is going on and this is just validating it, okay? You may be wondering what the outcome is. And I got to tell you, for some of you, this is very serious, okay? And there is also some work being put in, if you know what I'm saying, on this. So I would suggest that if you do work, you should work too. You know what I'm saying? If you do the craft, this is where you throw it, to protect your own. But if you don't pray, chant, also be smart. We have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords. I feel like this person is out to hurt you. This is personal. There's a vendetta here. Okay. And I feel like, for a lot of you, you know this is going on. Like you know, this person's out to, this may be your ex. Okay. And you just have a feeling, and this is your validation. Um, I feel like, the there's always someone in the middle of all this. And when you have kids, your little kids are, you know, and I feel like this person doesn't care. It almost feels like someone who's very vengeful. They have a vengeful spirit about them. It's almost like they like a vengeful spirit is involved in this almost. And yeah, it doesn't feel great. So I would do some clearing. Clear your energy. Clear your house. If you don't clear your house once a month, monthly at least, you might need to start. Okay. Um, Clear your kids, their backpack, things like that. Clear their energy. Um, do some protections. Do your thing. Okay. Um, and like I said, they may not have contacted like child services. This may actually be someone who's a busybody watching you, but they're still out to hurt you. They're still out to end your relationship, your reputation, your business. Um, and it feels very personal. This Five of Wands really does feel like they want to end whatever you're competing in, whatever you've wanted to, like, they're out, they're after you. Like, this person is definitely, they have a vengeful way about them. We have the past. And so I listened, as my soul told me, to let the past go so that I can awaken to how much I have grown. The past, releasing, rebirth, spring. Well, I tell you, it's hard to release the past when you have this heavy energy going on, right? But the truth is that I feel like the best thing that you can do for you and yours is to live your best life. This kind of energy is acting this way because they want what you have. They want the magic you have. You have this very expansive energy in June, and it feels happy. It feels good. A farmer's market. Choose wisely and intentionally. I feel like that's your energy. You're choosing your battles wisely. You're choosing what to do wisely. I think this situation right here, I think you know what to do. I think for some of you, this is a busybody who's out to hurt you or your children, be it bully them. There are grown ass adults who bully children socially. It's repulsive. We have the daisies here. There is a whisper of a glimpse of opportunities to fill your life with joy. Your capacity for happiness in June is huge. Happiness in spite of what may be going on around you. And I got to tell you, it really hacks people off when you step into your power, especially when they're trying to ruin things for you. And I feel that here. I feel like, you may have people who are are actively trying to ruin things for you, trying to mess things up just because they don't like you or they're jealous of you. For some reason, you having a happy life somehow diminishes them, which is stupid. It's so dumb. But some people are like that. Then we have this card right here, which was sunbathing. The dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. June is really calling for you to connect with the joy of the season, with the sun. And you may not be in a hemisphere where it is very sunny, but it is in intention. Intentionally choosing to step into joy. This is hard in today's environment we live in every day. Every day something crazy is popping off. And you can look it in the face and say, you know what? I'm going to laugh. Ha 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 ha. I'm going to laugh ha 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 at the flavors of oranges that we have every day. Um, we can choose, you know. It's hard though. I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not saying that some days we can't choose, but we can most days choose. You know, it's not easy. But I'm going to tell you that if you can go and be safely in the sun, and there's a couple days in June that the solar flares are really high, and make sure it's safe, okay, to be in the sun. But get you some sunshine, okay. I feel like for you, it's very activating. Um, and I think it'll bring some actual sunshine happiness into your life in June. I also encourage you to go out and look at the night sky in June. For you, the night sky, especially if you are in the hemisphere where there is summer, or you have summer where you are, or hot weather, and you have the sun and then the night sky. Um, Connect with that, the warmth of the the summer and the night sky and possibility. I think a lot of people will be manifesting with the sun in June, and I encourage you. But I also encourage you to do uh, not moon gazing, but star gazing and manifesting with the stars. Think about the wonder of the universe. I'm pulling on this Jupiter Sagittarius expansive energy in this card. And I tell you, I feel like your consciousness is going to have an opportunity to expand at such a rate that your view and perception of your life can shift. And it really can shift in a moment. But this kind of shifting takes time to get to, because you have to be willing to be in the moment. You have to be willing to stand and connect with the world you're in. And the truth is, connecting to the world you're in a real way involves connecting with the planet, with nature, because our bodies are made of the planet. And she knows everything. She has seen everything. And you might ask her. I'm going to say this. I feel if you're an earth sign, you should definitely be talking to the planet. You should definitely be talking to the planet right now. Because I feel like, especially if you're group 2, I feel like there's a lot of messages there for you. A lot of beautiful grounding energy, a lot of healing energy. And she sees everything, so she can tell you things if you're willing to listen. But sometimes you have to be willing to, connect with nature in unusual ways, like opening up to the fact that, everything is alive. Trees, frogs, of course, are alive, but like they have an awareness. that before we weren't really open to. And they're aware. Plants are aware. They're more aware than what we think they are. Your reality is not what you think it is. And as alive as it seems, it also seems to be something else. And I feel like for you, thought experiments would be very helpful. So you might look those up. They can be really fun. They're kind of like brain riddles, you could say. I love them. They're usually about like philosophy and things like that. So I encourage you to look up some thought experiments to kind of help you get into the space of expanding consciousness. You may do some meditations. There's all kinds of different kinds of meditations. Um, but some of you guys, if you live near the ocean, if you're a water sign, get to the ocean if you can, or a lake, or if you only have a bowl of water, get a bowl of water, put some salt in it, use some seashells from the store, and make you an ocean. Okay. But in June, getting, getting close to that is going to help you. It's going to help you connect with the nature that you're naturally attuned to. And let the water speak to you because it will. It absolutely will in June. Um, and I don't get these kind of messages for everyone. Like these are very specific for group 2. You're a very specific group of people. And there's a lot of beautiful things here. Let me get a couple more cards. Oh, let's get some of these. We haven't gotten these. Let's get some of these. Tell me about my group 2. Tell me more about my group 2. I think opportunity is going to come knocking. And I think it really does come knocking from your ability to expand your vision, your ability to accept that you need to expand your vision. Oh, we have, I'm a limited edition baby. There's no one like me. I know my worth and then some. Know your worth in June. Know your worth. Don't undersell yourself to anyone. Okay? It's really important. It's so important to not undersell yourself. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more of these. Tell me more. What else does my group 2 need to know? Oop, I'm dropping all of them. Okay, I used obstacles to motivate me to learn to grow. Challenges build my character and sharpen my vision. And we have, I own my confidence. No one can take it from me. I walk in my power and I am undeniable. I feel like you've overcome a lot of obstacles. I feel like you've been through so much and you do know your worth and you're very powerful. But I do think this card here talks about support, talks about your vessel, your temple. And I feel like you guys need to pay attention to your body. I feel this energy of really overwork. And the burnout here is real for some of you guys. You're already burned out. It's already done. And I got to tell you, if you're burned out, the best place to go to recharge is nature. The water, sun. I don't mean like being in the sun for 4 hours. I mean being in the sun in an active way for a, you know, 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Not lingering in it until you're drained of energy, because it can be draining if you're not used to it. Being out in the starry sky can be very energizing if you connect with the vastness of the universe. and the multidimensional reality. You might also see some things in the night sky. One day, one night in June, if you can't see the night sky, you might take a little drive and go stargazing. You know, we often forget to do these things. We forget to dream. We forget to look at the stars because life is so hard. And you've been through so much. June looks like a month where peace is said, karma is dealt, justice comes out to play, and you expand your reality. Not everyone's going to like it, but you probably already know that. And people are going to show up. Some of them you're not going to like, but you know your worth. Recharge your batteries. Recharging your batteries is going to give you a ton of clarity because you know the way. You know the way. Okay, we have intuition. You know the way. Like I said, let's see here. Some of these are hard to read because they're yellow unread. Trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. You know the way with this money, this situation. Change. Remember that? What we got here? We got science. We got opening up underworld. We got all kinds of stuff. We got good. Okay? Maybe you got some new ideas on how to make money. Whatever it is, there's change coming around your money. Okay? And there's something about a new way to make it that's a little bit unusual. And Spirit is saying in June, you need to see about that. Let me get a couple more of these. We have jealousy. Oh my. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. That's what I said. All right. And then we have, romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So, June, you're going to be looking good, but people are going to be jealous of you. I think there's going to be more of your authenticity coming forward, more of your fire, okay? And there's something very also kind of seductive here with water. And then we have the grounding energy with earth. Lots of beautiful energy for group 2. Um, June's going to be a busy month. A beautiful month. And I feel like what a great activity to be given by Spirit. Go gaze at some stars and expand your consciousness. Some of you guys might see something that might be why, or you may have an experience out there with the stars and Spirit. You might find yourself out there, you know. Also, spending time in the sunlight can be very transformational, especially meditating in the sun, sunrise, sunset. Um, so yeah, enjoy. I hope you guys find time to do that. I may try to find time to do that myself. It sounds fun. All right. Okay, group two, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting, entertaining, fun, and exciting reading. I enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you, beautiful, magical baddies, on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group three, all of you that selected money magic and or you were drawn to the pyrite crystal, this is going to be your reading all about help. It's June, your advice and predictions for June. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, okay? Uh, your money magic card is 25 and it says, it is in limiting beliefs that magic goes to die. Alrighty, I'm going to leave this card right here for now and let's see what else came out for you. We have Sun Tea 41, slow, intentional, delicious, interweaving with life, holds more magic than you think. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. We have wand making 43. With a flick of focus, you now will come to see a vision realized. Ooh, okay. Sun magic 37. Don't allow the power of your light to scare you into dimming yourself. Beautiful. Something is manifesting. Something is coming to light. Feels like money. You're releasing limiting beliefs around money. You're working through them in June. Okay. Let's put that right there. Okay. All right. I had to take my jacket off because it got just too hot. So we have lemon bitterness. Okay. We have apple forbidden. All right. We have dark thoughts. We have lust for life. We have making dreams come true. Ooh. Cast away negativity. Breaking the chain of repeating cycles. Ooh, that's powerful. Around money, it feels like chili pepper, ferocity, and ambrosia, honey. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely energy. Put that up there. I want you to see the sweet, sweet. Well, boom, put that right there. Okay. Put this right here. How about that? Good things. I feel good things. Despite the world being a dumpster fire, I feel good things here. I feel that you kind of decide to take on your own stuff around limiting beliefs. This may be a subconscious work. It may be a work you're doing with your higher self that you're not really aware of. It could possibly be dream work as well. You're dealing with dark thoughts, bitterness, jealousy, envy around not having, around loss of money, around poverty, around lack, around working really hard and not getting a payoff, around putting in effort and never seeing a return. Okay. Um, let's pull some money cards here. Trying to get them. Okay. Tell me about this money healing, this resources healing, this root chakra healing. Okay. Cast away negativity. In June, you're being really like, this is the month to heal this. This is the month to move this negative energy around your limiting beliefs, because these thoughts you have, these actions you have around money, they're clogging it up. They're clogging up your manifestations, okay? Some of you guys have some bitterness, some jealousy that pops up here and there. I'm not saying you're a jealous person. Everyone has jealousy. And when you've been working really hard at something and it doesn't pop off, maybe you graduated college and you didn't get the job you wanted. You know, maybe you got overlooked for the promotion and somebody less qualified got it. Maybe you just lost your job and you're like, what am I supposed to do now? Yeah, I have limiting beliefs. I just got fired, Auntie Amy. Well, I understand that. I really do. You know, I've been in hard places with money. I've counted pennies to put gas in my gas tank. I get it. But at some point, magic requires us to disengage from some logic and play with possibility. And at some point, we have to decide either we're going to stay in these beliefs that keep the pattern and the system going, or we're going to try something different. And when we try something different, see these limiting beliefs right here. Get a hold of those. Ask for awareness. How am I blocking myself? What are these beliefs? They could be running in the background. You know, jealousy, self-worth. Do you really believe that you deserve the things you're trying to manifest? Do you really believe that you deserve a promotion at work? Do you really believe you deserve to own your own business? I know the world is telling you you don't have any money. There's not going to be any money. Food is going to be scarce. They're trying to scare you with all this stuff. Don't listen. We're going to suspend that right now. We're talking about creation. We're talking about manifestation here. We're talking about divine feminine energy of creating and magnetizing and dropping a structure of belief system that has bound us down from receiving the things that we are worthy of and we deserve and we have actually worked for, but have been denied us because of circumstances beyond our control. And in June, there's movement on this breaking the cycle. There's movement. You're going to see forward movement. Listen, I just want to tell you something. It's okay for you to be bitter and angry. Anyone who tells you that, oh, you shouldn't be jealous or bitter or angry, these are human emotions. I'm not saying to go out and celebrate them, but I'm just saying let's not act like human beings don't have a full array of emotions. Let's not shove them down. Let's honor the fact that we are all human and we have these emotions and we have to work through them. And envy and jealousy is a block. Okay? It blocks you because that is coming from a place of not feeling worthy. Because they have, I can't have. They are better than me. No, they're not. Just because somebody has more money doesn't make them better, and it doesn't make them happier, as you can see in the world. It doesn't make them a better human being. It doesn't make them wiser. It doesn't make them smarter. It just means they have more paper, more objects. You deserve to have nice things, Group 3. And in June, it's time for you to bust through these obstacles around these limiting thoughts around resources, money, and your self-worth. And these cycles, these repetitive cycles. Some of you may believe that there are things that are forbidden, like you're just not meant to have. That is not true. That's a lie. Whoever told you that is lying to you. You're meant to come and experience life here. The human experience, human being, not suffering, not trying to survive, but being. Now, I'm going to tell you there's a spell on the table. It's spelled right out. I'm going to give it to you. Okay? So, y'all have different goddesses here. Okay? Across paradigms that are none of my business. And I'm telling you, they're saying to you're going to manifest with the sun. And you're going to use sun tea. Okay? Whatever tea. Okay? Use tea that is associated with, what you want to manifest. Make it safe. Okay? Check your shit out. All right? Water. The water should be water that you have charmed with intention already. It can be moon water, but it should be charged with intention. What do I mean? You should have put it in a receptacle and put words on it, put your hands on it, put intention into it. Okay. The actual container should have energy in it every step of the way. That's part of being a witch. Okay. You got to do all the steps. All right. You could put later, after it's brewed, you could add different fruit to it to make it even more of a manifestation drink. Okay. We want to be safe. Okay. Be safe, food safety, all that stuff. So you're going to make the sun tea. The water is going to be charmed. The container, the tea itself, put energy into it, put it out in the sun as it's explained in sun tea directions. Okay. All right. Then you're going to add your fruit, your spice, whatever you like. Okay. Make it icy, make it fruity, make it peachy. Put apples in it, put cinnamon in it, put different things in it if you want. You could add wine to it if you wanted to, if you're legal and all that stuff. Okay. 21 and up, 21 and up. But the intention is when you drink this, you are drinking in the magnification, the illumination of the sun into your body. Okay. And when you drink it, you visualize drinking in the attraction, the illumination, the manifestation of magnification into your body. Feel it moving through your energy system. Okay. And then do your thing. Do your little thingy thing. Do your little chant, prayer, spell, whatever, dance, whatever it is. Okay. Your manifestation thing. Drink the tea, manifest. Okay. Use the sun. For June, that's what I'm getting. This is going to help you break a cycle. Break this cycle. That's what I'm getting. The lemon, if you put lemon in your tea, it's going to cut the bitterness, okay? If you put apple in it, it is going to open up, listen, love. Love. It's going to bring and attract love to you. Also, lemons have uh, other meanings as well. Lemon peel, orange peel. Look all that stuff up, okay? We have honey over here. Put a little honey in it after it is sun-teed. Ambrosia. All right. Tell us about this money. Tell us about this money. There's something coming in hot here. We have shift. Taking your career in a totally different direction. Yeah, I think you're going to get so much clarity. Some of you need to sit outside safely on days where it's safe with sunscreen, all that stuff, okay? Even if it's not summer or sunny where you are, do it safely wherever you are, okay? I think there's going to be a lot of clarity coming through contact with sunlight. There's some kind of shift in your career. Ooh, we have leadership. You're stepping into a role as a leader. You're ready. I heard that. Oh, oh, yeah. See, that's the work that needs to be done. That's the work. That right there, you just touched it. That oh. Okay, sorry, I got a card that you can't see. You got Gaia. Trust that the universe has a better plan than you. So I feel like you're going to be guided to make some moves. Maybe you already have, and you're nervous because it's really different than what you thought it would be or your expectation. Okay. We have manifesting. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. You have what you need to do the thing. Maybe you don't know what the thing is. That's what clarity does. That's what like sitting out in the sun, doing the sun tea, focusing on manifesting what you want, connecting with the planet, connecting with Gaia, with nature, all that stuff helps bring in clarity. Clear your energy with the sun. See the sun coming over you, and as the sunlight hits you, imagine it clearing your aura and clearing your system of negativity and bitterness. Is that even my card? No, it goes into another deck over here. There we go. Okay, can I have some cards about this money? Give me some cards about this money, about the cycle breaking. Some of y'all are going to get some good news. The wheel is turning. The wheel of fortune. Spin, spin. Spin, spin, wheel. Where will you stop? Nobody knows. We have the 8 of candles and the 10 of candles. This is coming in hot. There is some kind of obstacle you're overcoming, some kind of accomplishment that's coming in very hot for you. Okay. This is a karmic cycle ending. And tell me about this accomplishment. Tell me about this accomplishment. It's very hot. It's very energetic. It gives you the shift you need. Ace of Potions. The King of Needles. And Justice. This is your justice around money. This is you seeing your worth. Breaking the cycle. This King of Needles King of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Just as here, we have Libra again. You know, there's an offer with the Ace of Potions, even a wish fulfillment for some of you coming in very hot. It's going to feel like a major accomplishment because you've been so burdened. There will still be, of course, pressure and issues. Okay. 10 of Candles, 10 of Wands. There's still burdens, but there is accomplishment. There is release. So, and with limiting beliefs, generational curses, patterns, they don't just go away. Okay. They don't just like, oh, we're done with them. Okay, bye. No, you have to work through them. They take time. So victories like this are very important. This feels like something like that's going to give you the oomph you need to keep going. I'm getting like it's important to be grateful for this. Okay. And it's important to see it for what it is. I feel like a lot of times we get disappointed because the thing that comes isn't as big as we want, or it's not as grand. And we have to realize that the universe is working within our paradigm, within our life, what we have, what's available in our lives to make this thing pop, to make this thing happen. So, you know, we have to consider that. We have to consider that a lot of things have to be moved around and shuffled. Okay. And if you think about where you are in your life, there's a lot of things that have been moved around and to get you where you are today. So they're still moving around and shuffling. And so this cup here, this potion, this offer, it may not feel as big. This justice may not feel like the big ta-da, okay? But it's still a ta-da. And I think you need to be happy about it. You need to be grateful. It's important to be grateful. I'm getting from the spirits, please be grateful for this. Because I feel like for a lot of you, this was hard to swing. And it changes things because it was so hard to swing this for you and to help you get this and help you achieve this, because it was just, listen, I'm hearing long shot. I'm hearing like nobody saw this coming. Okay, it's that kind of thing. And like I said, it may not be the major thing, but it's important because it gets you on the right. It's almost like not even the right track, but like the right train station. It's a realizing that you have been like going at it completely wrong, because you find out it's like you're given this gift of going at it one way and it beginning to show. It's showing. And I'm talking about like your work and things like that. Like forcing yourself to do something one way because you think that's how it has to be. Like shrinking yourself. Some of you guys are shrinking yourself. And you're not meant to shrink yourself. You're meant to expand your energy as much as possible. You're not meant to be limited. You're not meant to be holding yourself back. You're meant to be fully who you are in the world. And a lot of people get really uncomfortable with that idea. Like, how can we be fully who we are in the world? Like, well, it's important that you're fully who you are so you experience life. So people get to experience you. When you hold yourself back, you hold other people back because they don't really get the experience that could have happened from experiencing you authentically. Let's get some more energy here. Tell me more about my group 3.
Tell me more. Course corrections at times are necessary, and sometimes they're very small, but they're major. Small but major. Don't be afraid of change. Change is going to take you where you want to go. We have Dark Night of the Soul, Transformation, Awakening, Tower. Listen. Sometimes when we open up and we start removing our limiting beliefs, we begin to look at all of our belief systems and how they haven't served us. How really a lot of our beliefs are limiting. You're going to see more and more of how the beliefs that have been imposed on you have limited you. And they made you probably or encouraged you to live a life where you didn't express yourself, you weren't able to do the things you wanted to do, and there's a lot of blocking of your throat chakra and things like that in your solar plexus. And you may have some issues with your root chakra, hence the issues with money and that kind of thing. Some of you guys may be going through the dark night of the soul. You may be coming out of the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul, I often tell people, I explain it and how I see it is an empty room. A dark night is kind of when you lose your beliefs, your philosophies. They crumble before you because you see something in your life that just reeks of so much truth, and the system, the scaffolding, you know what I'm talking about. The bones of the structure falls. You can't hold it together anymore because you've seen some kind of truth. And it strips away not just that structure, but almost all the structures around. And you're left with just a white room. And you sit there and you don't know. You don't have any beliefs. You don't care to have any beliefs. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. And you're not sure you even care. You may be sad. You may be grieving those old beliefs. You may be grieving people, situations, jobs that you used to love that now you hate. Dark night of the soul can last for years. I had one. I actually have had 3 or 4. I've had quite a few. Actually, more than that, if I think about it. Dark night of the soul can be a process you go through often. It can be part of your healing process. But some have been more impactful than others, I should say. But here's the thing I want you to think about if you're going through the dark night of the soul in June. That if you'll visualize it as a white room, understand that at any time you can make a window or a door. You can create that yourself. You're not waiting for someone to come and do it for you. This is your dark night of the soul, nobody else's. You're in control. It's your ship. And here's the thing. Dark night of the souls can happen not just about like philosophies. They can happen about relationships. They can happen about, structures like we believe in. Like some people have it about like the government. I know that sounds weird, but when you believe in the government so much, I'm just using that as an example. And it begins to fall apart, and everything that you believe in, if you're like a super government person, you start to question yourself. That could be religion, government, school. You grieve what you thought it was, and you don't know what that means for you. And that part of you thought you had with that thing is gone. So a lot of the beliefs that you had about yourself based upon that is destroyed. So there's a redefining of self. There is a adventure into this white room of a nothingness, which is really kind of the void, the abyss of nothing. The thing is that you get to choose to believe in something again. And it could be as simple as, you know what I'm going to believe in? My kids, my dog. And sometimes that's enough to open the window and fly out. Yeah, fly out. Fly out of that motherfucker. Fly out of that window. It's your dark night of the soul. You don't have to come out of a dark night having any kind of deep epiphany, okay? You can come out of the dark night just really appreciating your family. You know, it doesn't have to be like a totally redefining of your religion or beliefs. You know, you may feel kind of weird that your belief system is kind of left unresolved, but it's okay for it to be unresolved. It's okay for it to be messy for a while. Leave it. Come back to it. It'll be there. You don't have to solve every problem all the time. You're not the problem solver. Perhaps that's part of the problem. People depend on you so much to solve all the problems. Be the money, family, somebody fighting all the time, everybody wanting to come eat at your house, people wanting money from you and attention, reassurance, and nobody reassures you. You kind of feel on your own. Loneliness, being alone. Having people constantly fail you will send you into a dark night where you really think about, like, what is family? I don't really have family. You strip away the ideas and the social ideas around family. It can lead you to that place, that white room. It's okay. Whatever you're going through, group 3, alone by yourself, that you're hiding, that you're not talking about, how you feel is valid. Okay? Your grieving is valid. There's a lot of people grieving right now for what was, whatever that was, whatever it is for you. Person, place, thing, ideas, philosophies, systems. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. But here's my rule. I'm going to tell you for myself. Now, I'm speaking now as somebody who has, serious depression and CPTSD and all those kind of things because of all the things I've been through, okay? When it comes, and I'm not talking about people who have crossed over grief, okay? That kind of grief is different from what I'm talking about, okay? So if you're grieving for someone who has crossed over, this will not apply, okay? But if you're grieving and struggling with what is going on in your life or in the world or all of it, give yourself 3 days, 3 solid days. It can be a weekend. Start on a Friday, end on Sunday. Gather your stuffs, your food, your books, your movies, your blankets, and do what you need to do. Get into it. Grieve, cry, release, take some baths, journal, get some help if you need it. But after that 3rd day, it's time to rise up. It's time to move forward. It doesn't mean that the emotions aren't still there, but it does mean that you commit to yourself that now we're going to move forward. And if you need help, you go get it. That's my rule for myself. Again, I'm not talking about anything like super major, okay? But you got to hold space for yourself. You got to hold space for your grief, your emotions. You have to stop shoving them down. Because you're a human being and you deserve to have your say, even if it's in your room by yourself. All right, let's get some more energy here. Okay, we have, I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. Magic, power, beginnings, transformation. There you go. It's like an awakening. It's like a validation, awakening to the truth of your power. You are powerful. Overcoming the dark thoughts. I'm making some of your dreams come true. I'm just trying to get some of these other cards. There's another card down here. Lust for life. Happiness. Looking forward to things again. Believing in magic. It's for you. The things you want are for you. And in June, I think there's a new awareness around this. Some of you guys are going to get a validation coming forward. This potion here is going to validate you. You're going to be like, yes, that was me. That's all mine. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's get you some fortune cards here. Tell me about my group 3. 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 What else do you need to know for June? What else do you need to know for June? Okay, we have burnout. Your hard work. Let's see. I need a light over here. This yellow and red. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So take care of yourself. Don't neglect yourself, okay? That's been the theme with every group here. Don't let the stress of what's going on drain you, okay? Let's get a couple more cards here. Tell me more. I just feel like there's a renewal here that needs to happen. A renewal. I feel like in June, there's a lot of energy coming. There's a karmic release as well. There's a lot of karma being released. Karma. Perseverance. You may feel like you are, I can't see. You may feel like you are getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up. I feel like you are so close. It's just we gotta get a hold of some of the things that are limiting you from really being able to manifest the things that are in your best interest, the things that you want. Tell me more about my group 3. 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 Okay. We have twists and turns. Carefully made, I don't even know why I tried. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with the upheaval. You got major change coming, okay? I I feel like I need to pull on that because change, 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 change. They keep saying change. Let's talk. What is this change? Let's talk about it. We got the wheel here. We got the karma coming in. I just feel like let's pull a little bit more. Tell me more, because I feel like for some of you there's something else here. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. The Cyclops baby. I don't know if you saw that. All right, let's get another one here. Tell me more. Twists and turns. We have the Three of Wands here. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. Something is being prepared. We have the Four of Coins and the Eight of Wands. Okay. It's around this lack. Tell me about it. What's coming in around this lack? We have Justice. There's change. Tell me about it. We have the Hangman and the World. You are going to get unstuck. There is movement here. There's justice coming in. This is beautiful. There's a lot of good things coming your way. I'm going to check on this one here. We have the Magician. I feel like someone's trying to manifest this cup for you, with you, okay? This could be a guide, an ancestor, a spirit, okay? But you definitely have forces working with you to help manifest this cup, all right? This is your justice. It's beautiful. It's beautiful change, so welcome it in, okay? And I'm going to get a couple more cards for you, all right? A couple more cards. Okay, we have, contrary to popular belief, I know exactly what I'm doing. Dream it, do it, done. Do it, dream big. Release some of these beliefs. Release whatever is binding you. Release it, because your guides, God forms, whatever you work with really has your back. They want to manifest this with you, okay? I am amazing, strong, competent. Take no shit, speak my mind, badass. Boss vibes are my default setting. Boom. That's it. That's you. Own that. Own it, okay? Beautiful. That's a beautiful energy for June, all right? So, woo, all right. Okay, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.